It's a disclaimer.
The following contains celebrity impersonations and fictitious product endorsements that are satiric in nature.
Don't forget to tell them about the crowd.
The crowd's a fake, too.
Hello, I'm Raymond Burr. The year was 1789. The American Revolution had been fought and won. But all was not well with the young nation. Bound together only by the weak and ineffective Articles of Confederation, the 13 former British colonies fiercely guarded their newfound independence, often behaving like so many undisciplined children. Squabbling, bickering, name-calling, and practical jokes were common. History records one instance in which Rhode Island placed a bag filled with dog excrement on Connecticut's doorstep, set it on fire, rang the doorbell, and ran away. Well, we've come a long way since then. What started out as a group of small settlements populated by religious zealots and common criminals has grown into a mighty nation of 250 million, governed by religious zealots and common criminals. So, tonight we celebrate. Tonight we kick off our shoes, bend our knees, bow our heads, look to the stars, cross our legs and dance a little jig, pat ourselves on the back and shake hands with history. Because tonight, it's time for
the 200th anniversary of the Constitution All-Star Celebrity Gala Spectacular of the Stars.
The 200th anniversary of the Constitution. We're gonna celebrate 200 years of having a Constitution. Wow, that's really great. We the people, that's who we are, and we've got the best Constitution by far. It's the 200th anniversary of the Constitution, and we're gonna celebrate.
The 200th anniversary of the Constitution All-Star Celebrity Gala Spectacular. Brought to you by AT&T, where freedom of speech just got less expensive. Call your representative. And by your local independent insurance agent, because sometimes a great Constitution just isn't enough. And by McDonald's, where the 200th anniversary of the Constitution is a good time full of great taste of the new Warren McBurger for a limited time.
We the people are glad because we don't have any ex-post facto laws. It's the 200th anniversary of the Constitution, and we're gonna celebrate.
Oh, can we talk? Oh, well, thanks to the Constitution, we can. Yes, it's true. Oh, thank you, thank you. Speaking of 200 years ago, I'm just glad I wasn't Martha Washington. I mean, can you imagine foreplay with a man who's got wooden teeth? Splinters. Oh, come on, you'd be in the bathroom with tweezers and a mirror for weeks. Yes. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a little respect to Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, I tell you, I can't get a break, no. I think the guy who wrote the Constitution must have been having sex with my wife. That's why he put in a part about cruel and unusual punishment.
Hello, this is Dr. Ruth. Do you know why they call Philadelphia the city of brotherly love? Well, you don't want to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Hey, Constitution, you knocked me out.
Hi, I'm Brooke Shields. Sometimes I think, Brooke, do you want him to get a little closer? Then I think, Brooke, should the Supreme Court adhere to the doctrine of original intent? Or is the Constitution flexible enough to allow for wider interpretation based on changing times and attitudes? Then I think, yeah, I'd like him to get a little closer.
And now, please welcome Sylvester Stallone and TV's Joan Collins.
You know, Joe, the Constitution says we got a right to bear arms.
That's right, Sly. But some think that's cause for alarm.
So we're gonna do what we do best.
Yes, indeed. Let's exercise our right to bear chests.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the guy who talks fast.
We, the people of the United States of America, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure a message, tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America.
Well, Johnny, there it is.
everything you'd want to know about the Constitution.
Wrong bill of attainder breath. We came up with a few things that the Founding Fathers forgot to include. Like, I'm sure you know that the Constitution has a provision requiring that the president be at least 35 years old, and it requires that he be a natural-born citizen. But they forgot to include a requirement that he be awake.
Hi, I'm Heather Locklear. Or maybe I'm Heather Thomas. Danny Thomas? Oh, I don't know. I'm just glad we've got whatever that amendment is that says you don't have to put soldiers up in your house. I mean, who wants to have a bunch of smelly old soldiers running around your house? Ick! Bye!
And now, the President of the United States.
Well, it's finally here. The 100th birthday of our Constitution. And I'm sure that if old Tom Jefferson were still with us, he'd be the first to say that it's high time we the people allow God to attend the neighborhood school of his choice. Thank you, and God bless you.
And now here's Ben Vereen with a Constitutotappin', Constitu-steppin' tribute to our constitutional guarantee. The separation of church and state. Search warrants. The direct election of congressmen. And now, joining Ben is Miss Shelley Long for a musical tip of a tricorner hat to our American song.
What's all the racket around here?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Bob Hope.
They know who I am. Hi, everybody. This is Bob Hope.
I was just doing a show across the hall, and I heard you're celebrating the 200th anniversary of the Constitution.
I don't know what all the excitement's about. I know lots of things that are 200 years old.
George Burns' toupee.
My material. I kid President Reagan, but Ronnie told me he's never actually read the Constitution. He's waiting for the movie to come out. But I bet the Founding Fathers never imagined that 200 years later there'd be something called yuppie. Today, everybody's a yuppie. I understand Meatloaf is going to change his name to Pate. But how about that rock music? I was going to join a punk rock band, but I couldn't find a safety pin that would fit this nose. Hey, I gotta run. I'm playing golf with Jerry Ford, so I gotta stop by the sporting goods store to pick up some special equipment. A hockey mask. See you again about 200 years. Good night, everybody.
Hey, I'm Bob Uecker, and how come I wasn't invited?
The 200th anniversary of the Constitution All-Star Celebrity Gala Spectacular.
I love you, sports fans.
Brought to you in part by Chrysler. The Constitution may forbid inherited titles of nobility, but you'll feel like a baron in the new Chrysler LeBaron. And by Massengill. If feeling daisy fresh isn't a constitutional right, somebody forgot to tell Massengill. And by Easy Off Oven Cleaner. The 13th Amendment freed the slave, but if you're still a slave to oven cleaning drudgery, emancipate yourself with Easy Off. And by New Lemon Pledge. Does your favorite furniture look as old as the Constitution? If so, take the new Lemon Pledge of Allegiance today. And by Mott's Prune Juice. Your country has a great Constitution, and now so can you with Mott's. And by Mobil Oil Corporation, which says, let's not stifle investment with a confiscatory business tax structure in this, the 200th anniversary of our American economic system.
Hi there, this here is Jack Nicholson, and the Constitution of the United States is an amazing document which codifies in a governmental structure revolutionary concepts such as due process of law, self-government by the people and the protection of personal liberty from official tyranny and the whim of the majority, if you know what I mean. That's why all the celebrities who took part in tonight's show are proud to urge you to read more about tonight's show in People magazine, USA Today, TV Guide, and other fine publications. Stop by your local supermarket and read more about us, or just take a look at the friggin' pictures.